Hi, so Heidi and I were in a viral video.
What?
We met Mr. Blobby on a night out. I know, yeah, that's actually all a lie. And we're here to talk to you today about that lie.
It's something that we've been trying to hide for a long time, and we thought it was finally time to come clean.
It's been really difficult actually. So, sort of a long story short is, as you know, because we speak about it in every video, Heidi and I went to film school, and as part of our course, there was this module where you have to try and create a viral video, and we succeeded. We got our video onto unilad, and it got 400,000 views. And without that, we also got 11,000 views just on Facebook, which I still think's like good.
When we say our video, it was really Mariella and her group's video.
Yeah, it was my group, but like Heidi was there on the night out.
I helped film, and my back is famous.
Your back is famous. I dance in it. You're gonna enjoy that in a minute. But I checked with one of our close friends, our flatmate, who was Mr. Blobby, and she said it was cool for us to film this. So let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna react to the video.
I've not seen it in a long time. How about you?
At least a year I haven't seen it.
3, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! What the hell is that?
Oh my god.
That's me.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, the Blobby sound effects. I totally forgot.
Dancing at the club. Such a great dancer, Mr. Blobby.
Oh well, yeah, that's me. Oh my god. Oh my god, Mr. Blobby, pole dancing. It's never a thing I thought I was gonna see in my life, let alone create.
Taking back shots. Oh.
I think
Great
Mr. Blobby
dance
had one
moves.
too many by this point. Oh my god.
That's someone we went to uni with. They were also filming that night. Oh my god, I think this is my favourite shot. Wait for it.
Oh my god, people were
That was
so
great
scared.
Too. Oh, getting into a fight. That's my
That's
bag!
1, 2, 3, jump.
Yes.
This was the
end of
local
the
like
night.
chips place after.
It was like the place everyone went to in Cheltenham after they'd had gone out for the night. Ooh! Ooh!
Miss you already.
Oh
Oh
my god,
god.
look at the eyes though, look at the eyes!
Because they were fogged up. Looks so creepy.
Like, I know we created it, but it's fucking horrifying. Like,
It's hilarious.
oh my god, there's just so much to unpack here.
So much.
I mean, first of all, if you don't know who Mr. Blobby is, you're probably not from England. It was this British, like, kids entertainment show where this Mr. Blobby used to come out and be like, Blobby, 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 and like make jokes and fall over.
See, here's the thing. I didn't know what it was. Like, I'd heard of Mr. Blobby and I'd seen the character, but I'd never actually, like, known what he was from. And he was from a TV show, but I still haven't seen.
Yeah, whereas like everyone mostly in our generation in England knows who Mr. Blobby is, like, instantly.
Yeah, like all millennials in the UK know who it is.
Yeah, like everybody does. And also, terrifying to see him on a night out, like it'd be like seeing a Teletubby on a night out, but like much more creepy.
Oh, we should do that. Mr. Blobby Part 2.
Next viral video idea.
We had so many people running away from Mr. Blobby.
People were genuinely terrified. Like, they hated it. But yeah, I mean, a couple things. The physical acting of our friend, genius. Like, she was so good. She was so, like, even though we knew she was in that, like, I'd still be like, get away from me.
she's really good at like taking on roles. Like when she's in character for whatever bit she's doing, she like dedicates herself to whatever she's trying to express.
We did tell the club we were coming, but we kind of told them it was for a fancy dress birthday party.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we told them it was like Mr. Blobby's birthday, and the person in the Mr. Blobby suits like loved Mr. Blobby and just wanted to come to the club as Mr. Blobby.
That module had been running previously, and it's like a thing in our university. There are like 2 main clubs. Well, there's only really 1 main club.
Yeah, and then there's like the crap one.
In Cheltenham, especially at the time, it's like the big club, and then right next door is the crap one. And I think you guys asked the main club if you could do it in there.
No, as
Did
far
you
as
not?
I know, we only asked the crappy one.
Oh, okay.
Because also we knew nobody was going to be in there. I mean, we were lucky there was enough people in there to make it seem real.
Yeah.
But we went quite early as well.
We did. We were finished by like midnight.
Yeah, and good thing too, because we were all exhausted. And then we randomly got followed home by that super drunk guy. Do you remember? That was actually terrifying.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
And then our male flatmate had to run out and like protect us.
So our friend at the end of the night when we were at the chip shop took the fancy dress costume off because it was really hot running around in that, and we weren't that far away from home. But her and the other people, they didn't live with us yet, so they lived further away, and we lived pretty close to town. So we were like, okay, we'll start walking home and we'll split ways. But at that point, some guy started following us home, and we were like, we should stick together, and started walking home to our house. And I rang our housemate and I was like, hey, some guy is following us, and we like told him to back off.
And he was like, where are you? I'm coming. It was really sweet. We really appreciated it.
And he literally came running. He like put his Uggs on and like ran out the door and stayed at the back of the group, so he was like between us and this other guy. And then he like hung, this random
Outside
guy
our front
hung
door,
out
didn't he?
outside our front door. Finally he left after a while. But it was really stressful.
Yeah, that was the worst thing about living in town, is like we did have a couple times where people would like walk home from the clubs and like knock on our front door.
Yeah.
And then I would like open at like not even that late, maybe 11, and this like super high guy would just do something a bit like slurring, and I'd be like, no thank you, and like just slam the door. So we are also asked when we were at the club for them to play the Mr. Blobby song, which they did. I think the original video as well as the Unilad one. Our one's much funnier, but basically when Unilad took it, they changed all the music so it wouldn't be copyrighted. But our music works better because Mr. Blobby's moving to the sounds that were actually playing in the club.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the Mr. Blobby song really like just adds that little bit of extra that just makes it so funny. Oh,
also we added Mr. Blobby sounds, so like Blobby will knock into a random member of the general public, and we added like Blobby, Blobby, Blobby. I mean, it just like, it makes it like it's so creepy. But yeah, Unilad did actually pay us for it.
Oh, they paid you in the end? Because I know it took forever.
Yeah, it took forever, and we just gave it to the girl who bought the costume because, like, you know, she was the one who did the actual expense. The rest of us just bought our drinks on a night out. I remember sending a picture on Snapchat to my little brother and, like, not really explaining it, and he literally sent me one back straight away and was like, sorry, is that Mr. Blobby? And I was like, yeah, I'll explain later. Such a good time. A couple of other things. I feel like it went viral because it was believable. Like if you scroll the comments, every single person believes it.
I think also what really made it believable and made people believe that it was real was the fact that only a few of us knew that it was not real.
Yeah.
And so people...
And we pretended the whole time like we didn't know what was going on either.
Yeah, people would see Mr. Blobby in the street and be like, what on earth is happening here? Especially after a few drinks. So some of those like genuine reactions were really great. And
they're so good.
Like people running away. We had more than one person running away from Mr. Blobby, and I thought it was so funny because I didn't understand why. I was just like, it's just a character. I thought he was a lovable character. I didn't realize how many people were afraid of him.
But like it was also because like the eyes messed it up, and also because our friend went for it. She would like chase people down entire blocks. Like she wasn't giving up.
No.
So there was real commitment to the like physical acting, and the demon eyes. Oh,
Someone commented saying, "And I thought Barney the purple dinosaur was scary." Nope, Mr. Blobby is scarier.
Idea number 3 after Teletubbies. Let's go.
God.
On a sort of like less fun note,
Yeah.
our friend definitely said that a lot of people were like really touchy with her.
I think the thing is, because, you know, it's definitely not comfortable to be in that suit, but also the suit was much taller than she was, and she's quite short. So there were definitely probably some points where people might have done it intentionally, but the drunk people, I think, were just trying to be, you know, like funny and silly, and drunk people don't seem to have that receptor of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't touch this person who's actually inside of here.
Yeah, you're right. And she said like a lot of people would hug her, but because she was smaller, she would just be like here in like a random guy's chest.
Yeah.
And she'd have to be like, oh, Blobby, Blobby.
I mean, good on her for not trying, like, not breaking character, but I'm sure it was really stressful.
Dude, she never broke character. She was like so dedicated. I think another reason it was so believable is because we all filmed it. There was a group of 5 of us, and we all were filming on our phones, portrait, and then we added the Snapchat captions later, so we didn't have to think of captions on the spot. We just whacked it into Premiere Pro as you do, and created these captions, and it makes it feel more real. It makes it feel like a group of friends have all just saved their pictures, their videos from Snapchat on a night out, sent them to one person, and they've just accumulated them. Whereas in reality, well, we did all send it to one person, they accumulated it, but they specifically created the story of meeting Blobby in the queue, meeting Blobby again at the bar, Blobby pole dances, Blobby chases people after the club, we leave Blobby at the bus stop. Like, it was, we wanted this like actual 3-act structure.
Yeah, you guys planned it out, didn't you?
Yeah, it was like very specific. It wasn't shot by shot, but it was like
An idea.
scene by scene, and we all film it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then we choose the best shot later.
It really shows, like for the module at least, it really shows the fact that you had planned it out and you thought about how it was going to work out, and also like the fact that it's something that people know in the UK, and like people our generation knew, so there would definitely be reactions, and then there would be interactions once it went online, and people would be able to like tag their friends and make fun of it with each other and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I feel like lots of different people have different memories of Mr. Blobby by themselves, and then when they see this, they're like,
Yeah, exactly.
But I really think we chose the right character, because we were talking about other characters, and we were like, Pikachu, and then we were like, Pikachu's not scary. People would just be like, oh, come give me a hug, Pikachu. We wanted the like freaky factor.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so, and we really got it as we got people running away and like being like, as well as people wanting to hug her.
There were a lot of selfies that night.
There were a lot of selfies that night. We had to keep being like, we've got to film the next scene, let's go. And Blobby would have to be like, Blobby, Blobby! And like, push people away. It's just like such a weird night. We got up to so much random stuff at university.
We did. So hopefully this won't be the last time that you hear a weird story of stuff that we've done.
It definitely won't be. I mean, we have so many. We were talking about them earlier, like you sent me a list. And I was like, oh yeah, the creepy basement in our house that our landlord once forgot to unlock and we went down there.
That one might be a video coming soon, because that was an experience.
It was such an experience. Not to spoil anything, but like, damn.
Tune in next time.
But yeah, like there was just so much great stuff that we got up to at uni.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of it was very like radical. A lot of people would get really drunk and have like drunken stories. We didn't get drunk that many times and have stories like that. We would just get up to stupid stuff.
Yeah,
and
it was more like that.
Yeah, especially
like,
also the things that we filmed for uni sometimes were really funny, and we have a lot of stories about stuff from film sets and just silly things like that also.
So if you want to hear more stories of things we got up to at university and just, you know, in our general lives, make sure you subscribe, and we'll be making more fun videos because we're still bored and still in quarantine.
Woo! Like and subscribe.
Go and watch our last video on K-pop. Really interesting stuff. I talked for a long time.
Quite a long time. And
Quite a long time.
I'm not great at reacting to stuff. You're really good at being very like
shut
presentable
up.
and like reacting. I'm a listener.
That's fine. We have a good dynamic. It works.
Yeah.
It works. That's all you need.
Yeah. Anyway.
Dynamic duo. Lol.
God, that's another story.